Hi, my name is Jeff. I'm a wizard. I wanted to share something cool. I was emailing with a friend who we shall call the Magical High Empress. I think that was it. And she did this small reading for me, and I was reacting to it. And it was early in the morning, so I didn't have my glasses on. I just had one coffee. I was really tired, and I was responding to it. And then I just said, like, you know what? Let me do some intuitive writing for you, because I saw everything blurry, and I was kind of so sleepy that I could sort of do this automatic writing thing with typing, and it would just flowed really well. And I was afterwards kind of amazed, because I don't know where that came from, and most of all, my English is not that good, and I've never written that fluently, like full sentences, without making mistakes. So it's pretty cool. It's not long, so I'll read it out loud to you what I wrote. It's I think it's pretty interesting, pretty damn cool. Let's see. So I wrote, I can see that you have been crying a lot, but don't really mind. Sometimes crying is a way of releasing and finally fully experiencing an emotion fully and finishing the experience. We think that the emotion finishes in the understanding or processing of the data, but this energy has to flow through or it gets stuck and will inflame like any other organism in this world. We underestimate the amount of energy that can flow through us with a singular emotion or event. We have a harder time seeing the very strange differences an emotion can have in the energies. A small trigger can cause a tsunami, and a long, painful event can cause as little as a ripple. The only way to understand the correlation between the event and the amount of energy is through the unique perspective of the generator of the event. The energy can come from more places or even different times and can affect many generators around it. However, each generator or consciousness or conscious creator chooses what energy it is exposed to or which one it wants to experience or integrate in its own perspective. These choices happen on higher level of consciousness, and this ability... No, sorry, I'm just going to start again. These choices happen on higher levels of consciousness, and this inability for us in this level to know the impact of events is what causes and inspires our human experience and is vital for the tethering, I don't even know how to say it, in this level of consciousness. In the all-knowingness, we would stop immediately identifying as human and even be unable to continue any linear time experience in the same form. It is that why even in a higher state of knowing, or even an almost full understanding of life, any human or any consciousness will have a blind spot or unknowing future chosen deliberately to be able to stay here and continue this path. That's what I wrote. So,
Okay.
I was listening to one of my favorite channels today, Supermoon Tarot. Put the link in the description box of the video. Oh, look, it's a cat. Kitty cat. And she also said something similar about crossing the veil, that if once you cross the veil, you cannot go back or something. And I thought it was a bit of the same, sort of. When you exit this linear experience of a human and you sort of exit the game, you would say, and you see the whole field, you can't go back in the game. You know what I mean? So when you stop the game, it's like if you're in the maze, in this corn maze, and they would come get you out and helicopter you out, you would see the whole maze and the whole picture, but the game would be over. Because you don't want to, you're not in the maze anymore, and you know the answer. Okay, and the most important thing for me was here to stop judging ourselves, or like say something bad happened and you're still crying over it. We need to stop putting logic on that. Let's say like, oh, that's this. I've been crying too long. This is too much. Something's wrong with me. How can I still be crying over this? We need to stop thinking that there is a right answer for that and just let it flow. Not we are so scared that like, we keep experiencing these maybe bad emotions, and instead of accepting it, we panic. It's like, oh no, what is wrong with us? How can I still have this? Is am I never going to be happy again? Yeah, it's we have a weird judgment there, and for what reason? Because there are no right answers. Nobody ever said, no scientist, no doctor, no psychologist, nobody has ever said like, oh, that's the right amount of crying. No, most people have said there's no right answer. So stop judging yourself. And if you still have to cry, then cry. It's good. It's healthy. The energy has to go. The cat is hungry, I think. Okay, that was it. Bye. Bye.